I was here last night saying that it was going to be a difficult day, a day of judgment for Keir Starmer. And isn't it just? He said a year ago the party's under new leadership. This, he said himself, was the first verdict to see if the public liked what they see. And the early results suggest they don't much like it at all. Now, I should say that the vaccine bounce is real. This is what Sir Keir told me weeks ago when I interviewed him in Scotland. He said we're going to struggle from the vaccine bounce. This hugely successful public policy rolled out, hundreds of thousands of people getting a jab in the arm from the government every day. So yes, that is real. Those are proper headwinds, but to lose Hartlepool in a by-election to a governing party, it is nothing short of a disaster for him. Yes, 58% of people here voted Conservative or the Brexit Party in the 2019 election. But to put it in context, this is the only third by-election lost by an opposition party, won by a governing party since 1982. It's incredibly rare, and it's not a one-off. It's being backed up by council results across the North East, where Labour are just losing, only managing to hold Sunderland Council by a very reduced margin. Northumberland turning Tory for the first time since it was formed in the 1970s. So in the short term, it's a difficult day. There will be bloodletting. The Labour left already coming out to criticise Starmer, not calling for a leadership contest, but this is what Diane Abbott had to say. A crushing defeat for Labour in Hartlepool. Not possible to blame Jeremy Corbyn for this result. Labour won the seat twice under his leadership. Keir Starmer must think again about his strategy. And even Keir Starmer's allies, some of them would say, perhaps he's been too cautious. He wanted to detoxify the party, show it was stable and serious. But did he put out a policy platform to inspire voters to go with him? But look, in the longer run, there is a more profound problem here. The blue wall, it turned in 2019. At the time, there were questions about whether this was Brexit related. Was this a foothold that Boris Johnson would struggle to cement? And these set of elections suggest that it really is a realignment. It really is a more profound shift. That makes it harder for Labour to turn it around. But add what's happening in the North East and other parts of the Red Wall. Look at the West Midlands, Dudley Council going Tory. What's going to happen with the mayoral race? You look at all that. Then you add in Scotland, where Labour have just won a 59 seats there in Westminster, and it looks like they might not get into even becoming the official opposition in the elections there. It's very hard to see how Keir Starmer's Labour Party can turn this around in one electoral cycle and be fighting fit to really take on the Tories in the next general election.